Hi, I'm Teja Gerken with Peghead Nation, and I'm here with one of Martin's new Junior Series bass guitars. This is a completely new instrument category for Martin to get into, and I've been having a lot of fun playing this at home, so let's take a closer look. So there are 4 different models of these junior basses that Martin has introduced. The one I'm holding here is the Dreadnought Junior version, the DR-10E Bass with the burst finish. There's also a natural version of this. And then there's another version based on the Junior Triple-O body. And that model also has a cutaway. And perhaps we'll have a chance to check one of those out in the future. But what they all share is a greatly reduced size acoustic bass guitar concept. It's a 24-inch scale. For those of you who aren't bass players, that is a full 10 inches shorter than a standard bass guitar scale. And we've seen some other instruments similar to that by other manufacturers, but Martin's had some time to kind of tweak the design a little bit and make it their own, and I think the result is very cool with this instrument. So of course a 24-inch scale means that the instrument is incredibly easy to play. It's also very compact, easy to travel with. Martin developed a new set of strings for these basses, and these are very soft, and they have a nylon core, phosphor bronze wrapping. So again, super easy to play, and I think that is one of the goals with this kind of an instrument, is to make having a bass be something that's attractive to people who may not be primarily bass players. I've always said that the bass is a great thing for a guitar player to have, even if you're just playing it at home. Maybe you want to do a little recording with it. Or just work on some ideas. I've had a bass around for years. I'm not a bass player, but every now and then I get called for a gig where it comes in handy, or I've used it to work out some ideas in my home recording setup and that sort of thing. And so it's really a fun thing to have. And one of these is just really fun to play. You can sit on the couch and play a little bass with one of these. So on this Dreadnought Junior 10E bass, we have sapele back and sides. It's solid sapele and a spruce top. We have, of course, the sunburst finish. As I mentioned, there's also a natural version of this. And the body is the same as what we're familiar with the Dreadnought Junior guitars that we have some demos of here on Peghead Nation. It's got a standard pickguard. The appointments are somewhat style 28 like, style 28 fingerboard inlay, simple purfling and binding on the body, kind of a white shell rosette on this, no binding on the back, and we have a Richlight fingerboard and bridge, dark black Richlight on this, and that's also something that Martin has used on many models for quite a while. And we have full-size bass tuners. And just overall, a very compact, well-made instrument. And again, it's just super easy to play. You can play this basically like a guitar. Doesn't require a lot of stretching on the left hand like a full-size bass would, and just easy to get a nice sound out of it. So right now I'm playing it acoustically. And it's really quite surprising the amount of bottom end I'm getting out of this tiny instrument. If you've played other acoustic bass guitars, you might think you need a bigger body to get much sound, but really, I've played many full-size acoustic bass guitars that didn't produce a whole lot more bottom end or volume of power than these little ones. So it's really very surprising the kind of bass tones you can get out of this. And I don't have a regular bass amp here, but I'm going to show you what it sounds like plugged into our Fishman Loudbox amp here in a moment. It has Fishman electronics built in. They're Fishman Sonitone BT1s. It's an undersaddle pickup with controls for volume and tone right here in the sound hole. Similar system that we're familiar with from quite a few Martin guitars. So I think just the fun aspect to these junior basses is just a really cool thing. Whether you're using them to play bass in a band, whether you just always wanted to dabble a little bit in playing bass at home, you want to use it to record with, it is a very cool and quite versatile instrument. It could certainly serve an acoustic bass role in many musical situations. I think if you just plug this straight into your recording rig, you could get some great bass tracks laid down with this as well. And of course, the playability factor is really unbeatable for these with an acoustic bass guitar. So definitely check these out at your Martin dealer, whether it's this Dreadnought Junior 10E sunburst version or the natural one or the couple of 000 junior size models that they make. Great instruments and quite affordable as well, and super versatile and a great addition to Martin's line. So I'm going to go out and show you what it sounds like plugged into my Fishman Loudbox Mini Charge amp here. If you're seeing this on YouTube, consider coming over to pegheadnation.com to see not just our gear demos, but our full line of courses, which includes a bass course, lots of guitar courses, and all the other roots music stringed instruments. So check us out at pegheadnation.com. My name is Teja, and we'll see you very soon.